Hi, I'm Ben Sherlock.
And I'm Luke Jamieson.
And this is Funny Talks with Ben and Luke. We welcome you, and we hope you have a good time.
Hi.
Anyway, David, I directed Bright, didn't he? Which I finally watched recently.
Yeah.
I'd initially tried to watch it.
Have you seen it? Don't.
I got like 2 minutes into it.
Cost 90 million. The first line is fairy lives don't matter.
That was what turned me off. That was what turned me off the first time, because I was watching it, and it starts with all these shots of the city, and you see like orcs dressed like, you know, like.
Oh no!
Like
I need to get a
gangbangers.
picture of this.
It's like so on the nose. It's like they're dressed exactly how, like a bunch of like Latino gangsters would dress.
Yeah.
But they're orcs. It's like no different. It's like the exact same world as ours, but they've just crammed some orcs in. They haven't made it like they haven't like.
Look at the fucking state of that.
They're just like they're still wearing like hockey jerseys and shit.
It's like proper satirical though, isn't it?
It is. It's so
It would be
stupid.
if they were doing it for humor, but they're not. It's supposed to be
But
serious.
it's not.
Yeah, because like the first couple of minutes, Will Smith's wife tells him like, "Oh, there's a fairy in the bird feed or something like that. Go beat it up." And he goes outside with a broom and fucking smacks the shit out of this fairy and goes, "Fairy lives don't matter." And it's like so on the nose. So fairies are the black people of this world, are they then? Because they've started the Fairy Lives Matter movement.
I was reading the script of that in uni, and I was like, this just does not read well whatsoever.
The script of Bright.
Yeah, I was just like,
Why
well,
were
obviously
being
it doesn't portray well anyway.
Was that being shown to you as like what not to do?
It was just shown to us.
Maybe the lecturer was a fan.
Who was the lecturer?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I think it might have been Carl or something, because like he focused on the screen, right?
No shade, Carl.
God watched, I think. Well, I think he said he did.
He's heard of it. He's heard of it, but I don't think he's watched it.
Love you, Carl. If you're watching.
But yeah, finally watched Bright all the way through.
Oh yeah, I was meant to. If you are watching, I was meant to be signed on with you, Carl, and then you flipped me with Jake. What's going on there, man?
It's not the way to solve the issue.
I know. Put it on YouTube for the world to see.
Just saying.
It's like an open letter to Carl.
I know. Just saying, man.
To be fair though, like when you put down your dissertation supervisor, that's who you should get. Or at the very least, you should get a phone
Fucking
call.
shit hurts. Because I was with him, and then they said, "Oh, we might have to make a few changes." I was like, "I'll be signed. Me and Carl are fucking." Out. And then it's like, "Oh, Jake Astry." Why?
He must be like, fuck off the has-been, the deferrer.
My first meeting, I'd forgot I'd had a meeting.
Oh yeah, you just emailed him like an hour. I mean, to be fair, like
I
we
was
were
going to a
funeral,
funeral, so I couldn't have gone anyway.
But we were just there, like, literally in our suits, ready to fucking go to the funeral. And he goes like, "Oh, hang on, I haven't emailed Jake about this."
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I was meant to be there half an hour ago.
I'll just shoot an email, I'll be sound with it.
My bad.
So anyway.
He was fine with it. I mean, he couldn't do much.
Anyway, Bright. I think that I did enjoy Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. I think they had good chemistry and played their characters well. The problem was just that the characters and the story they're in was complete shit. Mm-hmm. It's all about like, oh, this fucking magic wand that is the key to everything, and the dark elves are gonna reclaim LA, something like that, some stupid shit like that.
Where is it the elves? Like they're I'm assuming they're like the Jew. Fuck. The Jews or something, because it seems like that's what he was trying to go for.
Yeah, he was
it's
saying
like,
they
like over here and all that, and it's like
he was saying like
business people and things.
Yeah, he's saying like, oh yeah, no, they run the world's money supply, and all these Jewish
like
conspiracy theories,
stock exchange. Oh, you know what I mean?
It was just like, it was basically the fun of watching it is like, what ethnic group does each fantasy creature represent? Yeah. It's like you got the list of like black people, Hispanic people, Jews, and you just like crossing them off. Like, okay, well we figured out that they're the elves, they're the orcs, but it was so on the nose with the commentary. You know, like when like Joel Edgerton's like the first orc cop on the LAPD, and they're sitting in like a briefing or something, and there's an orc, like a police report with an orc suspect on it, and this one woman like nudges him and is like, "Is this your cousin?" or something like that. But I feel like what made it not work.
Stupid.
What made it not work is that all of these cops were played by like.
What made it not work is that it was written by a complete fucking moron.
Yeah.
Max Landis.
So it's the Victor Frankenstein of urban fantasy. But yeah, what was stupid is all these like racist cops were like half women. They were mostly like people of color. It was a really diverse cast, which is usually a good thing. But in this, it made the racism not feel real because
the thing is,
they're saying things white people would say to people of color, but they're people of color saying it to orcs. So it's.
I know it's obviously a different fucking reality completely. Let's get that fucking out there. But you know, I think it's meant to be set in present day in theory. But it's like, wouldn't you think they'd be more fucking accepting? To be honest, if it's like they've been integrated in society, do you think everyone's gonna go like, "Ooh, don't touch me, you blue cunt"? You know what I mean?
Like
Avatar's been out at this stage, you know.
Like humans of other races have only really been living together for like a couple of 100 years.
Well, we're not proud of it, but
in this fantasy world, they're all supposed to, all the orcs and fairies and things are supposed to have been part of the world like basically forever. Like supposed to have always been like in America. So there should be no ingrained racism. There just are different races. But the backstory of the world isn't really explained anyway, because Will Smith says to one of the orcs, get your Shrek-looking ass back in your car and go home to Fiona or something like that. It's funny. But if this is a world where Shrek exists, like Shrek obviously inspired by fairy tales, so there were fairy tales, even though there were actual fucking fairies in the world. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. Like you start thinking about these things. The whole world is just... It's just orcs and fairies and shit.
It's a waste of fucking time, and I'm making a second one, which I am definitely not going to watch.
Brighter, that's what we call it. Hi everybody, thank you for watching/listening. This has been Funny Talks with Ben and Luke. I'm Ben Sherlock.
I'm Jamieson.
I'm Matt Johnson.
I'm Spence Cammayo.
You can find links to all our shit in the description.